Guys, it's about to go down.
Is it right for a man to cry when he's low or yeni kungangana kama mwanaume na?
Mimi literally wezi nipata na nilia mapenzi bro. Like
Bro, mimi ulia.
Nilo umefika ukuta.
Hivi dust iko kila mahali. You kweli. And I realized the director pia yata ata-agree.
Ameshaanza na kupenda.
Anyway, that was
strategize.
Una strategize. Literally.
Tigna maye. Tulikuwa lovers and then right now I think you want us to become something at your we wanna man yeah step.
Tunasema kwanza man kubali unaumia, kubali unahitaji usaidize, like first of all accept. Because if you don't do that, hizo ni vitu utaishi kubeba.
This guy alikuwa ameenda jeshi. Actually I'm surprised to see his call.
Alikuwa ameenda?
Alikuwa ameingia jeshi.
Kwa generali kama wewe.
Wow.
Amegonga ndipo.
Na by the sharp boys ni wakale. Hao wengine ni fraud.
Did you see the inauguration ilifanyika kai wewe?
Sikia.
You slap of doing that because of doing that. Utaanza kusema I'm violent. Bro, yo just stick to your lane, man.
Beautiful people. Wow. Karibu sana, this is Talanta MKU, the unfiltered
Campus vibes.
Yeah, brought to you by Rising Tide Media by the way.
Yes.
So tuko under Talanta MKU, pia ni Rising Tide Media, si ndio?
Yeah.
Mkoaje my people?
We are good.
We good.
Another week. Episode 10.
Imagine. Finally tumefika ile place yenye tulikuwa tunasema ni tumefika milestone. Yeah, next week tunaanza season 2 episode 1. Nice.
Ni kama movie, ni kama drama.
Exactly.
Ni kama series.
Ni kama series.
Yeah.
I go by the name General Official Amazon sitoki hapo mzee. We have got a lot. We are cooking today. We are cooking. Karibu niseme tonight. Hey. We are cooking.
You're a victim of that.
I'm a victim. Lakini sijua shows zinapendwa usiku, so like definitely ndio kama umezoea like nimezoea like asking to lakini
Ni show.
Ni show.
Ni podcast.
Podcast bado napiga jioni.
Not all.
Including hours. So mazee, we got tea for you mazee, usitoke hapo sio. Definitely the building. I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I'm the team. SEAL team. You're the mahali.
Hi guys, happy to be with my name is once again in the building. Yes, tumerudi. Tumefika pale. Yes. It's about that time. Hello beautiful people. Yes, be prepared after having it. Be tuned in. You might need this after here next video. You might need some tissues.
Welcome people, it's a coaching. New week, new things. Yo, we got bullets, man. Headshots to pale.
Straight bullets.
Headshots. Just get with the SEAL team. Thank you so much.
We are the SEAL team. Na guys.
Sini wanajeshi fulani nasikia wako
hiyo kwa movie fulani and then now venye kastik kwa mind yangu una sana.
Unajua mimi naona silia if you are writing a letter
And then you
Celia SEL team, like it's like more of a unit in the US wanakuanga wanajeshi kiplani. So yeah, it's just
mimi nimefikiria ile Celia.
Mimi nadhani niyo Celia.
So
we have filled it. We are filling it.
Okay, si ile a team. Nilikuwa naona niliona kwa movie na pia Sunday there was a service, so nilikuwa naona team yetu walikuwa live and later on akapost the SEAL team.
Just can nimesema marisasi headshots.
SEAL team. Papa. Okay, sawa.
Kwanza lazima nataka nianze na complaints. People have been out there wanasema tunatafuta Wanja Mwangi ya Instagram atumpati. Tunatafuta sisi atumpati.
Na napiananga social.
No guys, listen. To my followers and everybody who's watching, I'm always nitasemaje okay, kwanza najitetea nikiwa county ya Kiambu. So TikTok you'll find me at Wanja Mwangi. Okay, Wanja ya capital letters like Wanja and then Mwangi. Okay, yes. And then my Instagram, guys, it is Wanja_Ruby. It's a new account yenye nimeanzisha last year around November, December.
Alright.
So it doesn't have like a lot of followers, but yeah, that is where I am. And I'm not that much active in Instagram, but nitajaribu.
Let me confirm
But
that to you
TikTok,
guys.
you'll find me there.
Confirm.
247.
I'm confirming that, guys. I'm confirming that in a few.
Wanja_Ruby.
I think editor
Yeah.
atusaidia time ya like introduction ama ending of the episode anaweka hizo handles zetu hapo hivyo.
Oh,
Just
like
to-
an tag.
I think hapo inaweza pia
Yeah, there we go, my dear. There we go.
Umeipata
Umeiona?
There
sasa?
we go. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
there, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
guys.
a new account.
Account,
It's
new
there.
account.
It's there.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mazee, mvua imeanza kunyesha and
Ma,
finally
finally.
dust
Wee.
imesettle.
It has settled. It
Uko
has
sure
settled.
dust imesettle?
Though me thought rain comes with blessings, but ni kama on the ground.
Vitu ni
Mimi mazee,
different.
mimi hakuna kitu
No.
nafanya kama mvua.
I guess it depends on the surface it falls on.
Yeah.
By
If
the
it
way,
falls on fertile soil, then well
that's a
and good.
headshot. Nakwambia ni marisasi this episode. Ni
Ni
marisasi.
marisasi, ni marisasi.
That's a
I have
headshot
some
already.
things here, some tissue.
Yeah, we need
Unaanza
it.
kuvitoa by the way.
Unaona leo nimeshikilia
Oh,
handkerchief.
handkerchief.
Just in case, guys, this may become emotional. This episode might become really emotional. I'm not even joking, by the way.
On a serious note.
On a serious note.
Me on my
Yeah.
side, me on my side. Okay. Me, I'll just be a good listener.
As for me, I laugh when things get tough. So
You laugh and think, oh my
Akimi
god.
unalia. Okay, mi
Really?
ucheka
Mhm.
kama niko mbele ya watu and then when I'm alone,
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
crash.
But
Like, I
then-
crash.
Yeah, and that is what that scares me the most. You'll find that most people are able to keep it together when they are required to show up,
Yeah.
right? And but when they are alone, man, you're crying yourself to sleep. You don't even know what to do. If you're not crying yourself to sleep, you're overthinking or eating or stressed, whatever you do when
hapo kwa
when you're
overthinking
stressed.
uniweke hapo.
Overthinking, yeah.
Unajua mi,
You're a big
very weird in
overthinker.
everything, by the way.
Overthinker.
Me, I'm very weird. Unajua mimi like right now mtu anaweza niambia tu vitu yake.
Mhm.
Amelia hadi mimi nitakuwa hapo nimekuwa surprise. Hata sina kitu cha kusema. Alafu niko zile za sauti.
So
Lakini unafanya maji.
So
Kwa hiyo,
tired.
juu
You
sina-
know, when you
sina
don't have
kitu cha
anything to
kumshow.
say, just hug them.
Hataki
pole.
Reassure them it will be okay. You don't have to like have a long paragraph ya kuadvise mtu ama kumwambia kitu fulani. Just
Mind you,
hug them. A simple word like it's going to be okay is something that
But
can
a lot of
contribute.
times-
But
Ameshasema kama
acha ni differ. Personally, mi siwai niambia it's going to be okay when it's not. Currently it's not.
But it's
Let's
going to
just
be.
let's just hope things to be better. You can use the word hope. Na mimi chenye natakanga. Mimi ukiwaiona nimeanza kutoa machozi, let me be. Please don't ask me what's wrong. Nitakuweka hedi. Tapita nayo kichwa yako. Kama if you see me stressed or crying, let me be. Acha nimalize. Just give me a hug or just stay hapo. Like just be there. Usionge, si must.
Mimi
Cut
napenda
up.
nikilia just mimi sasa si usini hug because I feel like when you hug me or when you ask me what's wrong, it now brings the tears
Exactly.
in flood. So I prefer just give me space. Please kama nikuondoka piga lap, acha na mimi tu nimalize kulia and then I'll
Nimalize, and
collect
then we
myself.
can talk when
Alafu
I'm
nikuje na we
ready.
can talk and I tell you this and this happened. But
Yeah.
usikuje na oh my god what's wrong?
I have a
It's-
question.
Nothing is wrong. Leave me alone.
That brings to this me having this question. It was just imekuja tu kwa akili. So most ladies cry when they are low. Like they really cry when they're low.
Yeah.
So as a man, do you think it's relevant for you to cry or just just be in a somber mood, like literally crying,
Uh-huh.
Yo guys, nataka mtuambie pale comment section, what do you think? Like is it right for a man to cry when he's low or yeni kungangana kama mwanaume na kusurvive?
Honestly, Okochi, let me answer to that. When you're crying, you release tension in your body and you release what is weighing you down. For ladies, I guess ladies are very emotional beings. Very emotional. And utapata, if I have some tension, maybe I'm feeling that tension, maybe kuna watu wanaifilingi kwa chest. There are people, have you ever had unaumwa, like stress to a point your chest feels congested? If it's not your chest, kuna mimi sasa ni watumbo, ulcers, nini, acid, so you kuna watu wana feel hiyo tension kwa tumbo na kuna wenye wana feel the chest area, right? When you release that tension, a lot of them release it by crying, and it's so necessary because it's so healthy. Ni kama unakwanga umetoa hiyo the weight.
So yako wapi kwa wapi? Kwa tumbo ama kwa kifua?
Yangu ni kama zote because I also struggle with I struggle with acid issues and stuff. So when I'm overthinking, like I get a lot of feeling kama pressure, butterflies in my stomach, a lot butterflying, like they're bringing chaos instead of like good things. Alafu pia kwa chest, like you feel some ni kama your chest is tightening. Yeah. you feel to some point I honestly lack breath.
Inaendanga inafika hapo.
Hata like home they know if I am they are supposed to give me bad news, like there's a way you will call me kwanza nikule nitulie and then pole pole by the way unajua nini na nini this happened. But if you tell me head on kisha like inakanga ni kama I am losing it. Like ile unalia ni kama unatoa sobs, you can't breathe, you're struggling to breathe. It's bad.
Na generally wewe?
Okay, me on my view, let me just call a spoon, a spade a spade. Unajua we men si hivyo. Yeah, different. Sasa sisi wanaume, we umesema tu hivi we are not supposed to cry. But again,
no, I was not saying, I was asking.
You asked.
Ilikuwa swali. Point of interest.
Yeah.
So unaona sisi venye generation yetu, not generation, venye like men,
our nature,
men,
yeah.
You're not supposed to cry actually. But actually unajua again I support you. Kuna stuff tunafaa kulia. Mimi literally huwezi nipata na nilia mapenzi bro. Like kuna vitu grief unaweza lia. But unajua
but your grief ina depend.
It depends actually. Because sometimes hata unapata machozi haiko. Like literally umekatwa hapo unashangaa kwa zile. Like hata ufeel kulia. Like unakatu you are full of thoughts. Alafu again unajua kuna vitu za kulilia. Because me right now siwezi kaa pale. Okay, labda sasa unajua kuna ile heartbreak yenye una feel mazi. Yes, sasa. But no, me I'm too much of an overthinker than a crying person. Me hapo tintalia sijui initoke. But there is a day nililia by then and nikanitoka and I feel niko relaxed. Unajua nile nikapigia my sister and I was like, "We kinaumana nini?" And then after that I was like, "Mbona unalia bro?" Like nilisikia kila kitu imetulia and I was asking myself, "Mbona ukalia?" So me I feel like man, it's okay to cry but it depends on which circumstances, but si kila kitu ndo nafaa kulilia by the way. But
good thing like kama ile you're seeing your wife to be walking down the aisle.
Yeah.
Give me a watch my
tears
man.
of joy.
My man cry, my
If
man.
you're not reacting that on my wedding day,
We are not getting
out nature. We are not getting
Tears of joy.
Kwa church, I am walking down the aisle. Please start crying. We will rehearse.
Miss
Start crying. I want you to cry for my sake.
Nitakuletea onions.
African men.
Nitakuletea onions walai.
And you must cry.
But I'll be happy for that. But crying man, ningu ngoja machozi kutoka.
Bro, for
imagine utajipata unalia.
For
Trust
me,
you,
actually
hata
no
ujuangi
unalia.
ikikuja.
Bro, I'm really into depression. Like really into deep depression.
Exactly.
Bro, mi ulia.
Nile umefika kwa ukuta.
Like, kwanza when I reach a point whereby I'm now consulting God.
Yeah.
Bro.
Kimwana.
Like I just feel like machozi ndio inakam. But just at seemingly to unandivi nalia. I rarely do that because at a time ya grief it depends ndani amekufa.
Exactly.
I'm rarely, for me, like that's me. I rarely let out my tears because I usually feel like my environment, for example, as a man, we're being considered as like the hardcore ones. But for me, like me time yenye niko tu like really deep into depression and I feel like kwanza when I'm consulting God, to be specific, like I'm like asking God questions about whatever I'm going through that time. Bro, me machozi tu kama.
To add on that by the way, venye amesema wanaume tunafaa kwa the hardcore. Unajua, I'll tell these men, wakati tuko na the ladies, tuko na the people, our surroundings, alafu something is happening, then everybody is crying. At least be the man there. Try. But now umkilia wote na kwa noma. But now do this after umesha consult, like ni wote umeshatulia. At least look for a space. Kama unataka kulia, wewe piga ndio.
Enda crash out.
By the way, that is a good one because unajua right now mimi nitakukalisha hapo, tutapiga story, tutaongea, nitawatuliza. Hata mimi inanigonga by the way, nitawatuliza, but now later on nitaenda tu mahali peke yangu penye amunioni, watoto wangu wanioni, watoto wangu in future wanioni, like my, you know.
One thing that people should know is that, but by the way, men do have feelings. Like we really do have feelings. Like even no matter how somebody might be harsh or rude or aje tu unamwona ni kama like akona stone cold heart. Yo, that nigga has unaona time yako solo. Anaanza kujiuliza tu maswali.
And women by the tend to forget that tuko na feelings. Vitu zingine mnaonanga tuna feelings. Like mwanaume unafaa kufanya hivi kwa mimi niko na feelings. Zamani maana.
Hiyo ni societal expectation.
Yeah, we do have
societal expectation.
That's what like men are being regarded as ukienda therapy am ukienda like seeking for
help. You consider
people see us as bana yo, we really have feelings.
Exactly, we do.
There is some point. Actually, I think we also touched on this when we were doing the session on men's mental health and stuff. I also feel like men, okay, me to some point, na feeling that wanaume ni kama they are very emotional compared to women. I don't know why, but I feel like that's I feel like men are not given the chance to actually open up,
be vulnerable.
But the minute when you need to have a man who is vulnerable towards you, like vile atakuongelesha man you'll feel yenyewe unakapitia. It's just that they're not given that space to actually be to feel how about your chance to feel like kuonekana ni kama they're weak.
Yeah.
And you know, people might be wondering why we are talking about this whole stuff. Today's topic is healing and healthy relationships. That's why we are all about. That's why I said this episode might get a little bit emotional. So guys, get your kuwa ready. Tafuta serviette. Kama una serviette chukua handkerchief.
Chukua tu.
Because you might need it. Ni mbaya. Ndio tumeanza.
Bora kwa kufunga machozi. Ni mbaya. Yeah, but we'll try to make it as fun as possible.
We will try to make it as fun as possible, but the things that are supposed to be felt will actually be felt.
Yeah.
So before we go there, this week Mazee, we have been having a lot of music.
A lot.
Ali.
Accent.
Mazee, mimi natoka Rift Valley. So Mazee.
Salale.
But unajua this week I've been coming, niko na picha ya my mtandao and niko na this monkey. So you guys kama mliona this monkey alikuwa bullied na their fellow monkeys. Then our people wakamchukua monkey peke yake
na ile dolly sijui fulani
and it's sending all over. So like so it gave me like January niko ile pink whatever pink
ile pink inaitwa penguin.
Ilikuwa ina work alone and people wakaanza kumfeel that was what January. Then February the monkey, so it gives like March tutangoja dog.
Ini dust iko kila mahali.
Then
animals are experiencing that.
Exactly.
Animals have feelings yo.
They
What's
do.
Cats and dogs?
They do, but they do.
Hadi kuku bro.
Acha nikwambie. There's a friend of mine. There's a friend of mine. I don't know whether I'll mention her name because after this she'll kill me. Her name is Waitita. Sasa Waitita jana kupenda sana. Nime cringe nikisema hivyo.
Ukisikia ameshaanza na kupenda. Tena ku roast.
Anyway, akona a certain kakat she's petting. And Waitita herself is nonchalant. Let me tell you, unajua hiyo paka imekaa na yeye sana to a point even the cat itself is nonchalant. So I'm like, why are you turning the cat into being you? Like we are already like umetosha. Can you leave the cat for us?
Abi surprised na mention kuku. Awamini kuku iko na feelings.
Kuku iko na feelings. Ushaiona kuku ikiwatch hizo kuku zingine zikichinjwa?
Abi, hawamini kuku iko na feelings.
Okay, mimi ni mtu anaogopa kuku, sisi karibia kuku. So like how
hata njiwa iko na feelings wewe. Kwani nyamjaka ushago?
The only animals I have interacted with me kittens and dogs.
Cats and dogs. That's it.
And cows.
They do have feelings.
Actually, cows have feelings. You know, witness nikiwa ushago.
Hey, mimi nikiwa ushago have interacted.
I remember when my grandfather died, like when he died, the cows were literally crying like you know. I
you are downplaying. Kuna kitu hapa watu wanafanya. These people you're downplaying animals' feelings. But unacheka. Ungekuwa in that situation ungetaka kuchekwa.
Amesema paka iko na tala.
Yo.
Si ni ukweli.
Hadi usikia hadi cameraman wanacheka huko.
Ni ukweli. And I bet the director pia yata ata-agree na sisi.
Okay,
I really witnessed it because hata during the burial,
Yeah.
like you could feel the moving sounds, like they were
Yeah.
sad, zinakiwa chakula zinakataa kukula. Like they knew their owner.
Yeah,
So yes, animals,
Lakini
hiyo kuku mimi ni hapana. Lakini animals have feelings.
Guys.
yeah, animals do. Especially cats na
paka na
dogs.
nchara. Unajua I'm trying to imagine paka na nchara ni bro.
Paka ni
Paka vile
nonchalant.
zinakuanga.
Haya,
Alafu
see,
hizo-
hapa, let me tell
alafu
you,
hizo-
let me
Have you watched
explain.
Garfield? Have you watched Garfield?
No.
Acha niwaambie. Okay, you see, when you're trying to be like nice to a cat and you're trying to party kwa mgongo
Yeah,
nini,
nice, yeah.
trying to be nice, the cat is supposed to respond positively.
Definitely.
Yake inakupeanga side eye bro aduko nini I'm just can I be nice, can't I be nice, and then ako like and
Get
then
out of
she
here.
looks at me and she's like kwa nyumba tujazoea hivyo niko what do you mean kwa nyumba
Nakwambia get out of there.
Niko
man.
na swali. Nani generally have you ever been with the cat in the house?
No, I do dogs.
Or do dogs? But even if it's a dog, even if it's a dog,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
this time when you're just walking and your dog has seen you.
Yeah.
She'll be like
Yeah.
inaanza
My dog
kukimbia,
inanikimbilianga.
that's feelings, bro. It's expressing its feelings by coming around you, blah 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 blah. Naambia Abi, kuku iko na feelings. Why?
Kuku, bro,
Let me
kuku.
put it this way. Let me
acha
put it-
ukotia tete
So let me
acha
explain.
ukotia
Let me
aongee.
explain.
Uh-huh.
So there's this time when you're going to feed the chicken.
Yeah.
And it's something I've experienced personally because when I was young I had that time nilikuwa naenda goshago sana.
Yeah.
So time when unaenda ku feed kuku like they literally come around you in a manner that they are
Ni chakula inataka.
no, but even in a way that wanajua
Support that.
wakiona mwenye anakuja kuwa feed they're like yeah ni chakula wanajua wanataka, but they will also be in a way that like
Okay, assuming
you know
you're
like
just walking
wanakuangalia
around.
Macho ya
macho fulani.
huruma.
Around na ujakuja kupatia chakula, will it come running to you if you just walking around when you feel
Abi ushaikuwa ina space yenye kuku inachinjwa and then the other kuku za ziko
Ndio
mbali na
sasa.
kwenye unajua zinaangalianga ni kama like hadi unazihurumia.
wakati kuku ina protect mayai yake.
Yeah.
That's an angry feeling ukitaka kwenda kuchukua. Uweze chukua mayai ya kuku kama imelalia mayai.
Yeah.
Alright guys.
Nitafuga.
Umenimaliza.
I don't understand.
Umenimaliza.
But mimi ya okay paka nayo hiyo nao najua cause okay from experience I have when I was young I used to have 2 kittens and then my mom doesn't love cats, so when I went to school akaziuza. But now like growing up mahali nimefika sahi okay I have a confession. I normally see still my neighbors kittens but nile ukiona kapaka kanakuja I normally entice it, naipatia maziwa nini so unapata inahama. No, aikangi kwa neighbor inakujanga inakaa kwa.
Ni kama you guys have never
So like you party it inakuja kwako like hata kuna watu wengine kwa room but haitaki huyo itakuwa inakuja tu kwa.
you guys mshapata rough time killing animals like dogi kutaki paka ikutaki kikona tu like
Yeah.
ronda piga
Hizi vitu ziko na humans.
ziko nayo by the ziko nazo
Zinakuanga na
Haya.
okay to move on.
yeah, let's
Tusikae
get
hapo.
into our topic
before that
today.
our brothers and sisters from the Muslims
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
so they started the Ramadan
Karim.
Ramadan Karim. I'm confusing
Ulikuwa
with
unasema
Mubarak.
Alikuwa anataka kusema Mubarak.
So mazee, let me just wish you okay, sikuwa nimewish by the eco status because I've got an issue there kidogo I'll address but for the first time let me just wish you the best mkifunga pia Catholics tunafunga
Hata
Lent
pale, the Catholics
season,
during the
also
Lent
to the
season.
Catholics.
Yeah.
na ilikuja unaona zile both
Ash-
that was the
kuna mleni ile mimi ya that
Ah.
girl was trending ametoka Ash Wednesday and then kidogo kwa club.
ako club nilicheki
You guys didn't see that.
nilicheki
Na kuna hiyo nini ya the
Ako na
cross
msalaba,
and
eh.
she's dancing, she's drunk. Like okay.
unajua out there people are very like oof
But
let me
different
just
bana.
not
Eh,
judge.
tusiingilie
Let me just
sana.
not judge.
So
Siwezi
maybe our
judge.
brothers
If kama she saw whatever she did was
Salvation is
good.
personal.
Yo,
Salvation
what's your
is
labda tena
personal.
mimi
Ah,
leo utabaki
wezi
hapa.
jua wezi jua
Yeah, when it
Yeah.
comes to religion and matters concerning religion, you just have your own mentality.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
usianze kwanza kuniambia venye sijui ile church fulani sijui
Yeah.
ndo naenda yenye mimi naenda iko na bro. Just
At the end
tell
of
me
the
what you
day, salvation is personal.
Exactly,
Salvation
yes,
is
exactly.
Then I have a
personal.
question. There's someone who was asking me, why is it that we as Christians tend to, like overhype Ramadan and, Eid Mubarak to our Muslim friends and stuff. And when it's Easter or Christmas, they don't really
We don't
reciprocate
overhype it.
Actually,
But
I was to ask
we
that.
don't overhype it.
I was
Let me
to
tell you
ask
I had
that.
someone
something.
who asked me that
That was a
question.
burning
Alikuwa
issue
zile za,
for me.
mbona
That was a-
mnashinanga
that-
mkini, hata
that was a
mnapost
burning
status,
issue.
nini,
Listen.
nini,
That was a burning
nini.
issue.
Listen, by the way, mi naweza sema tu na ni ukweli. Muslims are way off better than us Christians. Bro, Muslims are way off better than us Christians.
Yeah.
My mom najua naweza sema, hey, unasema nini? But Muslims are way off better. Yo, these people, we are not overhyping it, but ni through the deeds zenye watu hufanya during this time,
Yeah.
linafanya people
Yeah,
wana
very
acknowledge.
Yeah.
But do you know that
But
during
my question
Easter,
is unajua with the Christians ikifika wakati wa Ramadhan, and we are not going to talk about this deep. Let's just like brush it off. Wakati wa Ramadhan, like people will wish them like, I wish you the best in your Ramadan,
Yeah.
But me for Christmas,
Hata kwa
man,
status, hata kwa
Eh,
me
kwa
hata
status,
Christmas, no one
calling-
wishes. None
calling
of my
for
Muslim
Christmas,
friends actually
ikifika
wish me Merry
literally,
Christmas.
Christmas I've never wishiwa na
Ama ile tutafute sijui zinaitangwa je kanzu.
man.
Like people
like they have,
tend to do
so
that, but
that
they
was my
don't
question. That
actually
was
do
my
that
question.
for
no wonder ulikuwa unasema uko na issue.
Yeah,
That was
that was
the
my
issue.
question. Yeah, because unajua nilingoja la I observed it last year. Last year nilipost and nikawish my friends like,
same.
so I was waiting for December mpaka nikawakumbusha hata hapa tumesha argue hapo, imagine they never
Like,
and I was
they-
like,
they-
okay.
Tell me in the Bible where it's written that Christmas is on 25th of December.
Hakuna.
Okay,
Hakuna.
let's
We
not
have
go
four-
there.
no way
Let's
we
not go
have-
there.
Hiyo
Introduce us
itakuwa-
our topic for
itakuwa-
today.
acha ni introduce the topic of today. Hold on to that one.
Hold on to that
Hold
one.
on to that one.
Episode
headshot
11.
ingine.
Episode 11.
Hold on to that
Hold
one.
on to that.
So guys, as we had said, topic ya leo ni healing and healthy
And healthy
relationships, okay?
yeah.
And kwa healing kuna kwanga na stages kadhaa, okay? Nitazitaja just roughly.
Yes,
and then
Mwalimu
now,
Wanja,
you know,
take us through.
tuendelee, si ndio, right? So kuna ile part ya self-awareness. Self-awareness, I guess I'll just go like a brief of everything. Self-awareness is now what you realize what you're feeling, okay? Is it
Personally.
hurt? Are you okay? Si kuna kale ka period ka, for example, umeachwa ama you're grieving a person, so that self awareness ya kurealize umse ameenda hata irudi, you get. And now there is denial.
Okay, let me interrupt for a minute. Give me permission.
Yes.
So guys, episode 8 na episode 9 we had talked about love
Oh,
and stuff.
yeah.
So right now what we are doing here in episode 10, we are trying to, the episode 8, episode 9 tulipitia some stuff. So now we are trying to make you like feel okay. Kama ulipitia changamoto, feel okay. And our girls be done akapitia, we will come to
In
that.
short, it's like we are answering the questions that were there in episode 8
yeah,
and 9.
and how to solve
So,
them. Yeah,
and
If
how
you
to
have-
solve
if
those
you have
problems.
the wise about love, the wise
Yeah,
about
yeah,
relationships,
yeah,
the
yeah.
wise about life,
Yeah.
this is it, man.
This is
unajua
it.
sipo tunapeleka msin to that
Yeah.
dreamland, alafu we cannot, hakuna venye tutakutoa huko, so acha tukutoe leo since tulikuchota
We
episode
talked
8
about
9
nice.
so mazee,
Everything nice about love. So
yeah.
kuna hiyo self awareness, okay? Self awareness sasa ndo uko, are you in denial?
Yeah.
Are you in, okay, how are you feeling about the situation? Then after that kuna acceptance, right? After acceptance kuna now setting boundaries about that, and now there is now personal healing, which is gradual. Okay? Yeah. So now you start to you have already accepted the situation. Now how do you move on? That is the last stage.
So healing is a process.
It's a process.
bro.
and
It's
it's
a
a process
process.
which has been studied.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Mi nilikuwa nafikiria tu healing ni kunyamaza.
Bro, mimi nakubali it's a
Utapiga tu
process.
wenyewe. Yeah, kumbe it's a process which has
It
been
is a
studied.
process.
Healing can
Yes.
take up to years,
Yeah.
like decades of years mtu hajawai heal, hajawai move on. Because actually I feel like for you to actually heal, you have to accept.
Yeah.
Like accept what you're feeling. Unapata hata watu wengine maybe okay mostly in relationship like centered. Watu wako zile za relation so what? Simi niko sawa, life moves on and you move on with someone else thinking that is how like honestly
move
ume heal but
on.
kumbe it's just a rebound.
The moment utamwona na
And
dem
two-
mwingine
Later
Inaanza kukuhit.
inakuhit because you failed to accept, you failed to heal.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
uli rush to covering that hurt.
Yeah.
Like ni kama ile umeumia kidogo but unataka kufunika tu isionekane, unapaka tu makeup juu to cover the wounds, to cover the bruises, but you ndani huja heal from within.
Huja heal.
Yeah. It's
So it can
like
take
it's
up
like
to years.
receiving physical abuse, and then because you want to maintain that standard, unafanya full face beat. Actually, that's what I do. The reason as to why I learned makeup or full face beat makeup, not because I love makeup, but because nilikuwa najua down. Okay, trust you me, ukiwaona nimepaka full makeup na si event si nini, jua ki I'm going through a hard time, because that is the time yenye nikilia, I know I'll destroy the makeup, so I'll keep the makeup there and be like, yeah, you look good, nini ni hype, and then
bro.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that was
strategize.
una strategize literally. Ukiwaona nimeamka nimeanza kufanya foundation, sijui hiyo siku nimepaka kila kitu ya makeup yenye nafaa kupa. Trust you me, I'm going through a hard time. Na si event, na si model.
Being a girl is expensive.
A girl is yani napaka full makeup kwenda class.
To me, like she's also strategizing on how she
Okay, for me it's a part of healing.
Wow.
It heals me. It
Serious?
heals me. It does.
Makeup.
It does.
Like
Makeup is therapeutic.
It's therapeutic.
Huh?
Ujue mtu anaamka saa 6 anaanza kujipaka makeup anaingia live TikTok.
Yeah. Okay, for me I'm a very confident person.
But-
And,
I told you.
I
I told you.
Ingia live kujipaka makeup.
Alipata mtoto like when she was in campus, I know she was going through a hard time like with the family and stuff, so she's hustling and
Yeah.
school. Okay, and she's a makeup artist. Alikuwa anamkanga saa 6. She's like, you know what, we just ananipigia simu anajipaka tu makeup. She records videos of herself, like to just feel nice, to feel wanted, to feel loved. So it's therapeutic.
Buda mimi upiga dose bro. Hata kama napitia time.
Mimi series hivi nikiona
Exactly.
series
Food.
into the series na food. I guess
Vibaya
it's my
sana.
own ugali.
Lakini bado unajua paka food. Acha na feeling wakati wengine tu you guys mnasikia njaa. Hakuna kitu kingine. Hata unapata mwanaume wa liange. Akishapata food. Ametulia. Lakini ukipata
Food is also
series hapo
therapeutic.
njaa.
Okay,
Hebu
mimi
tuambie kama food please.
Mimi ni ngumu nikule when I'm going through shit.
Can you try it?
I have a lot of times and it never works.
Hata snacks.
Hata snacks.
Snacks is not
Mimi
food
ni
bana.
food.
Wewe.
Mimi okay,
Well,
honestly,
snacks
are not food.
ati ukiachwa
I'll only
kuli
eat when I'm
fine, I don't
hungry.
eat.
I'll eat when I'm hungry, but I won't eat as a healing nini ama coping mechanism. Coping mechanism yangu ni music na makeup. Na compa.
music.
Oh my god.
Music I support.
Compa.
You love compa?
I will dance compa. I
think you
will
should come for classes.
Kompa ndio ni
I should come for
Ngoja.
Haujui
What is
compa?
compa?
Isipata saizi
Compa?
nifanye muone.
simama.
Tu.
ile ya kudance na kamwa na Samuel alafu mnaanza ku
Yeah.
Compa is beautiful.
Compa is beautiful. I
Oh
guess
God.
hiyo ndo sasa after makeup that I will go for compa, salsa, bachata, everything that includes Latino dancing or Latin dance.
so that helps
Include
you
me.
heal.
That's
niondoke tu
therapeutic
kidogo
to
tu
me.
yani.
It's therapeutic to me because I love slow songs, because slow songs are felt, they are not listened. So as I dance that compa, as I am moving my body, I am releasing the tension as I feel the music.
Yo, I'll just tune into Juice WRLD, panda rooftop, naanza kuangalia scenery, call a friend of mine, rudi chini, pika ugali, tune to
Kula.
series.
Kula lala.
Sisi wengine tunasikiza Sailors Gang.
Sasa mimi nataka kompa.
Tunasikiza Sailors.
I miss sailors when sailors was
When sailors were sailors, man.
Then when I was in high school, I was a gengeton artist. Like, maka tulikuwa tunaandikanga like
Eh.
the lyrics and like we used to write songs. Ni vile hatujawai produce, but
Wajua gengeton mazee. Mi mpaka today.
Gengeton
Mbona kama
was
nasikia ati
something.
nishaanza sijui nisha feel ish. Sijui about what. Weka tu Ethic, Sailors, Boondocks, piga nduru kwa nyumba.
mimi lakini walikuwa
Nitaimba. Walitesa, si ndio? Walitesa by
Hapo
the
kwa
way.
Gengeton kidogo.
Hapo kwa high school alitesa na.
high school leo mimi kwanza tukienda funkies. Guys.
Mazee kwani mlikuwa high school gani? Unasikiza Juice WRLD?
Listen. For me, my environment ijakuwa ile ya kigenge. And most of my homies, my friends, si wagenge like
Na shule entertainment.
okay, entertainment, me I was a football person mostly. Yeah, movie kidogo then football. But I was a football guy sana. I used to go and watch football sana. So and most of my like my cycle, most of them adi yo. Gengeton tulikuwa nasikia ina trend. Nasikia hii imetrend. Ethic ametoa ngoma.
Maza you missed a lot.
Nasikiza
You
because
missed a lot.
You missed out
lakini
a lot.
sasa ile yenye ati I'm deep into genge sijui.
Mimi kwanza tulikuwa tunasikia nini hii voice ya Sailors yenye alikuwa anaanzanga nayo hiyo ndio tunajua basi ndio ni Sailors guys is about to go down. Wale wa kuinama wainame mafrimbanya zitembe.
Miracle baby music na maye.
Na maye.
Bro,
walipotelea wapi hawasi?
lakini
Miracle Baby aliokoka.
moja ni dedi.
Moja li dedi.
Guys.
Oh.
Moja li dedi like some years back.
Some years, some few
Oh,
months
last
ago,
year. Ni last year.
Right, iko December.
What happened?
A
We
bike,
don't know that
he
story.
was
Quite
involved in
nice.
a bike accident.
But yeah.
Hit and run. Hapa
But most of this gang hata sasa ukiangalia they're just
But nani
No,
aliokoka? Sailors.
Oh, Miracle Baby.
Na
But
kaoa,
alikuwa
na
hospitalized
kuna
for
familia.
long. After ametoka hospitali alikuwa na lot of complications.
Yeah.
But
Ni God.
mimi alikuanga nani? Baba kwanza alikuwa na host show fulani ya entertainment na kwanga pale Inoro. Mimi nilikuwa na ngoja.
Msa alikuwa fiti.
Ilikuwa inaitangwa aje?
Werekerere.
Werekereri.
Oh my god. Unajiachilia tu.
Hivyo kwanza there is something here. Hapo kwa acceptance.
Yeah.
Inasema siji acknowledging heart without letting it control your future.
Acknowledging
Heart
Without
letting it control your future.
I remember that brings us to kuna story friend tulikuwa tunaongelea last I think ilikuwa episode 8 ama 9 I'm not sure
Yeah.
about before letting your heart make a decision.
With your
Consult your
mind.
brain.
Yeah,
Consult
so I
your
think
brain.
it goes hand to hand with that.
Have you ever been in a situation where you have seen a person, ama you yourself have gone through this situation where you've been hurt, okay? And then after you've been hurt, either that person changes to a completely new person, or you decide to let it not affect you and not let it change the good in you. There are people after getting hurt, they're like, there's nothing this world can offer. So they become narcissists, they become manipulators, they become gaslighters. But there is someone who will acknowledge and actually like have some hope and be like, it's not the end of the world. Like, life does happen. It happens to everybody, and it was my turn. And this is my if I positively they let it impact them positively.
One time you have a point. One time amesema story fulani na fulani nilipostiana status. I said this. Some of you all or some of y'all are just snakes hiding in lamb's skin. I'm yet to see them approach me for help. Na nika click. Like as in when you're hurt. Kuna ile time like okay.
Hiyo inakaa iliguza pale ndipo.
Like niliboeka. Like I felt like okay, baby, mimi nikipost. Kuna target audience. This targeted a few of my friends when nime cut off sasa sahi and a few of my family members. Like but I'm openly saying it. A few of my friends and a few of my family members. Like why is it that timing niko kwa shida, timing niko kwa shida when I confine in you, you behave in a kuna venye
condescending type of way.
una behave weird. But time yenye sasa life iko fiti, bro.
Let me give you an advice. Unajua mimi nikianza kuji ku include sijui wase. Sijui like when I'm going through something and you're not coming through. Me I'm like waonyeshe. Mimi ndakwambia tu hivyo. Mi hakuna venye ninapitia shit nakuja niku but unajua hata hiyo kitu ya manko sijui kufanya nini mimi hata imenifanya hata sijai I'm not consulting even my uncle or stuff. Well, just kama napitia gidu mzae madhe my siblings.
Sometimes even my parents don't even have to know what I'm going through.
Bro. Actually unaona hapo kwa uncle wetu mweke kwa lane yake. This happen ulikuwa
okay.
Stay in your lane.
Say nimesema tu. If you feel like helping me,
you do it. Yeah.
I'm not going to push for your help. Like literally kama umeona mimi nahitaji usaidizi. Definitely unajua tu kuna comrade mahali. If you feel like helping me,
you must know it is not his responsibility.
By the way,
anaamua kama anataka it's okay.
But time yenye ndaanza kumake
asikuje.
On that note, I guess it also aligns to what we were talking about the previous episode, like the fact that people come to new relationships, to new places with past traumas, things that you did not heal from. Like the minute you fail to accept that you're actually going through something, you need help, you need to heal, inakufanya unakuwa someone so bitter. like you're bitter to everything, to
Yeah,
everyone,
to
and it really
everyone.
affects you. So I guess when it comes to healing, me personally tunaweza sema kwanza man, kubali unaumia, kubali unahitaji usaidizi, like first of all accept, because if you don't do that, hizo ni vitu utaishi kubeba. We normally have these videos and I wouldn't call them memes, zile za unatembea mtu akona kibaggage kikubwa, like because you chose to carry it with you, like let go and you'll have peace. I remember there was a time I was really struggling with a lot of bitterness and unforgiveness in my heart, because maybe my traumas didn't start when I was an adult. Like I've carried traumas from when I was a young girl, like when I was
grown up
so young, you know. Nimekuanga tu nazo. And then the fact that I didn't like talking to people. I was this confident person, like nikiwa shule, head girl, everything, like it was me, best performing student. So I never really showed people what I actually feel.
You wanna face it,
but
kumbe you're hurting.
Kwangu nyuma, I am really, really hurting.
You're
I
draining.
don't talk to my mom because my mom was, okay, she was barely ever there. And I wouldn't blame her because she was really struggling to make ends meet for my brother, because she was a single mom at that time. Like Nile, you don't have anyone to go to. I'm not talking to my brother because he's also in school. Niko shule, like nimepelekwa boarding, and it was hectic. Now coming on to like hata nimeingia high school and stuff, I am still carrying things from huko kitambo. Ile tu ukinikosea kidogo, I am so bitter. Like I am so I remember I grew up hating men. Like mimi nilikuwa najua mimi na mwanaume hivi. Nisikia man,
you run.
And it affected me because ingia class yenye ninafunzwa na a male teacher.
What?
Like I used to hate men, like ile na disgust.
Hey.
Na mwanaume na like
Yenye mpaka zinge class, uwezi ingia
It was
class
that
ingekuwa na
bad.
male
It was
teacher.
that bad. Until ikafika mahali and I had teacher, my mom was calling, she like, your daughter, what is really happening? What is happening to her? Then I remember hiyo time ikakoka imefika nile mnapatia mpaka school dads and school moms. So I was given a school dad. And whether you like it or not, you have to cope.
Na klasi chako sasa angekuwa mwanaume.
Alikuwa mwanaume.
Ilikuwa mbaya.
It was bad. Like
It was bad.
Walineka tu ile place, yeah, you have to face it, you have to confront it. And that, I remember that time is when I talked to my school dad and I told him, you know, when I was young, this happened to me. And from then on, I grew up hating men. I never told anyone, no one knew. Because I was young, I think nilikuwa class 1, I'm
bro.
something.
Come to talk of that acceptance, vile umesema like kuna watu watabeba like unajua nini. Let me just talk about that. Anamuniambie kama ni nini. Because me sometimes I feel like tumeshaachana, yes. Inafikanga point na kuhate tu, I'm like nakuona nasema sasa huyo dogi.
In first stages na
for real.
after some meachana first stages na kwanga tu hate.
Hata si hate bro. Unajua mi kama tumeachana, wewe jiende acha mimi nijiende. Hata sasa unakuja kunisweet talk ati you are trying Melbay, unataka nini?
Wow,
Si uliamua hivi.
Okay, for me,
wewe tu jiende. Alafu nitakwambia unajua ile nitakuchukia. Hata si hate or something. I'll just put you in a lens. Mimi nitakwambia wewe si ulifanya hivi, unataka what?
Boundaries.
What do you want?
Sita ku-entertain. Hata sasa tulikuwa lovers and then right now ati we want us to become something ati we wanna step.
So
No,
that
at
brings
first-
me to a question that I will take it for you all. Na mimi nitajijibia nikianza. So, are y'all still friends with your exes?
Some.
Some,
Yeah,
right?
some, yeah.
So for me, I'll
Kwani
also
mko na-
answer some.
Jill, kwani mko na exes wangapi?
Listen, for me, I'll also say some. Okay, exes means
Si
it
lazima
can be
iko-
an ex-best friend,
Yeah,
it can be an ex-friend, an
Yeah.
ex-situationship,
Yeah.
This is I'm
an
talking
you
about
know,
ex-girlfriend. Me, I'm talking about
anything
ex-girlfriend.
anything that ulicut off
Zote.
to,
Zote iko friendship iko
anything
girlfriend,
to yenye
nani.
ulicut off na uka move on without that person included in your life space
Yeah.
anymore. That's an ex.
Me
Okay.
don't include ati friends tulikuwa mafibesha.
Oh.
Hata mimi ni
Should I include ati my ex friend?
Nigga,
No.
nigga, hivi
Wewe
ndo-
toka bro.
Okay, when it comes to friendship, ikisha imeisha.
Imeisha.
We move on, mimi move on.
Yeah. That means
That's
that kama ni friendship, kesho ukinipata mahali nitakugotea tu. Niaje mazee.
Yeah.
Alafu tutakuwa tu okay, wanaume tunakwanga.
It-
wanaume
it-
tunakwanga
it-
crazy.
I
Wanaume
feel like
tunakwanga
for
crazy.
friends inakwanga from friends to know people you just know. Okay,
Yeah.
I know that person,
But I know him.
but
I know
but
her.
and that is something that people mimi hata naambiangwa ati wanja unajulikana na watu wengi niko there's a difference between having a lot of friends na kujulikana. Those people, even those people who know me, watu wengine hata siwajuangi. You know, there's some people just the people who watch and they be like, oh mambo wanja ni nini, and you just like, oh hi, no, you have to, and no people mistake you guys for Just because I have a good aura doesn't mean I vibe with everyone. Like you will be shocked too. My circle hata ijafika watu 10. Trust you me.
Guys,
let's hope sisi tuko kwa hiyo circle.
Circle yangu ijafika watu 10.
Unasikia nakupa tu kwa circle ya wanja wasi.
Wajani celebrity bro. Wajani celebrity.
No, not that much. I mean,
You are a celebrity.
not that much. Not that much. Relax.
Nikujaribu tu.
I just have a good aura. I just exist.
You guys know you heard a story.
Lies. I differ.
Unajua kimgoja, unajua unaweza kuwa nataka kuongea hivi na huko kwa circle ya wanja.
Wajani kwa circle yako.
Kwa circle yangu general.
Haya.
Ile siku utaleta maua.
By the way,
Sikia.
tunaanza season 2.
Nimeleta
maua.
Chill. Ilikuwa ninunue jana. Alinikumbusha by the way. Ilikuwa ninunue. And then I was like, sasa nikinunua nitaeka wapi ifike kesho bado.
Maji.
Si kwa maji.
Suneka tu kando maji kidogo.
Wewe.
Bro, sikia.
Zile maua zangu supermarket zinakwanga zimewekwa wapi? Normally have basins with water and ndani.
Let me explain myself.
Unaniambia account gani? Niongeza hata mic.
Roysambu. So sikia, unajua I don't stay here around Kiambu. I stay huko Roysambu, yeah. Na there is a place I used to buy flowers to my previous girlies.
Girlies.
Girl, okay, my friend.
My
girlfriend.
My previous guys.
Girlies. Okay, let me be specific. My girl. So niko na place nanua Thika. Had a very good madam paid wangu flowers alikuwa on by them. So nilikuwa zile za nikienda pale nitanunua flowers nipeleke Roysambu niweke kwa maji. Hiyo thought ilinikuja kuweka kwa maji. Sasa ikinikujia. Niweke kwa maji asubuhi niamke nianze sijui kupackage for real. So like nitaweka maji alafu tena nileta asubuhi.
Unaweza leta plastic.
Ama ungeletea kochi akae nazo.
Ama unilete.
Sasa nipiga. Wanaume. Nimetea kochi. Wewe.
Nilete mimi. Nitakaa nazo nitadeliver.
Hautakuwa surprise kesho yake basi.
So tumetumpesa.
Patia director basi. Akianza kutukipiga set.
Tumetumpesa papa alafu.
Hata feel.
Ama patia Rispa. Akae nazo. Kama Rispa anachukua ni sawa.
Haizi kata hata umsurprise a record TikTok.
Natafuta umempelekea bana wewe. Haya.
Amekubali by the way, niambie. Amekubali si ndio?
Amekubali hapo. Yes. Nice. Rispa maua yetu tufikie next episode tafadhali.
Lakini Rispa unajua we are doing this for the podcast.
Una validate kwanza jutaki kuharibu. Anaweza kuwa by the way. Anaweza kuwa ni mtu wa mtu mwingine. Na asikie unampelekea maua ilete maneno.
Inaweza leta
but you good to validate.
But nishaona you guys are serious and I'll do that by the way. Mention option. You guys had a story. Unajua we are almost out of time. Guys,
kwa story ni kama I won't say anything. I'm not ready to talk about
this podcast ni mali. You have the next. Mimi napenda stories zao. Usijika ushie kwa enjoy. I'll just sit here listen. I'll like you guys.
I guess I'll just talk about one situation I healed from. Yes, I sidhani niko ready.
Before you go on, I met her.
Habubu.
Oh my Habubu.
Let me tell you
we had breakfast together.
With kids.
Surprise. So much.
How is she?
Bro.
I got taste. What I can say, I got taste. He can confirm.
Let me tell you bro. Niliambiwa Wanja, in case kama utagongewa inayo utagongewa.
Okay. If Wanja is like this,
then you can imagine what she because you attract who you are. So definitely
bro nilikapo nikaambia mami sasa manzee karibu niite Wanja kando but I told Wanja you should take care of her by the way if
I am because I mean
because hata ukipewa chance bro utapita nayo tu kusema
kweli. Sijaiona.
Utaiona.
Ukipewa chance.
Utamuona video utamuona all the I'll send you guys. Nitaonya. Okay, I won't send.
Okay, tuma view once.
But
view once.
Nitaona.
She get
Though
best bro.
right now we're going through some
She's also in MKU.
yeah, she's in MKU.
Bro.
She's in MKU.
Bro.
You're doing the same course.
Yup, but ako side ya special needs. Niko side ya arts.
I heard you guys talking about hospitality and she was like
Oh yeah, she has done hospitality before.
Oh.
Yeah.
but she's a hot cake.
Damn. Umemsifia sana.
Bro, because I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Ha.
General.
Unajua hiyo table hata si kuongea mingi.
Ile huko tu
Yeah, I was just like okay.
Nilikuwa na feel weird juu nilimwita tukule breakfast and then she was around school and I was like, oh ndo nimetoka shoot. Are you on for some breakfast? She was like, yeah, sure. Class yangu ni ya 10. I was like, okay, so let's do this. Let's go. I know a place. Twende tukule. And a friend of mine is joining us. So she really doesn't like crowds. I'd say she's shy. A little bit shy.
So
We
alikuwa
can use
comfortable
the word
siku.
shy,
Alikuwa
yeah.
comfortable siku.
Alikuwa comfortable.
At least kuongea mingi, si ndio?
Hapendi.
Au kwa general ya masuala ya ndani.
No, she took it as I was introducing him. I told her this is the person we were. Ameona podcast zetu zote, so anamjua. So
Yeah.
she knows that I work with him. So she was like, sure. Nothing.
So guys, kuchoma mazee.
I love shy people. I'd love
Yeah.
So
It
love a
was
shy
feeling
guy.
so awkward because nataka kumvutia kiti, nimeenda nimemvutia kiti. Nimemvutia kiti ameketi and now everybody's looking at me like I'm nimechizi. I'm like, man, I'm just making my
why
lady
did she have to, you know?
No.
Sikuwa nimefika.
Hey, wewe si kazi yake huyu.
Hapa si kazi yangu.
Mtumwa.
Lakini sikia.
He was just a third party.
Listen, lakini hata kama angekuwa manzini wake ama ni wangu.
Hiyo sasa.
Exactly my point.
Naona nimesema haikuwa kazi yake. Yeye alikuwa
Hakuwa
only a third
amefika
party.
Sikuwa nimefika.
Acha nimtetee, hakuwa amefika. So sisi tulifika wa kwanza, tukashika tebo as he was handling something with the dean's office. So after amemaliza ndo akatujoin. Yeah.
Somebody is calling me. Unajua ushaipick call ukiwa on air. Have you guys
Tutajaribu but ikiwa
wanasema
necessary.
ni unethical ama sijui nasema
Unethical, unprofessional.
But
Unless chenye tunaongelelea
but for podcast I feel like
involves
but for podcast I feel like everything is should just be
Na
unnecessary.
depend call ya nani unajua. Inaweza kuwa ni call ya
Okay,
generali.
this guy alikuwa ameenda jeshi. Actually I'm surprised to see his call.
Alikuwa ameenda?
Alikuwa ameingia jeshi.
Kwa generali kama wewe.
Amegonga ndipo.
Okay.
Hiyo
Yeah,
ume-
that. Lakini ile kuingia tu jeshi like si wako training cypher sijui wana graduate mwezi wa
Makadets
nane.
hao.
Mazee from December man I'll be working with rich boys.
With
Sharp.
Saizi ni sharp.
Sharp boys.
Sharp boys.
Sharp boys ni different from we are jeshi. Actually I've got 4 friends in here. Yeah, with the sharp boys, I know what sharp boys do. Na by the sharp boys ni wakale, hao wengine ni frauds. Call the police. Call the sharp boys ni wakale.
Wanafanya nini? Sharp boys wanafanya nini?
Guys
Wakale.
time.
Do you guys know wakale we are very fucking rich at young age? Wazalua mtufikii.
Okay, it depends.
Wazalua hiyo
Depends.
Wasichana pata
Did you see the inauguration ilifanyika MK?
Exactly.
Did you see the inauguration ilifanyika MK wewe?
Sikia. Did you see our president alipull up na gari gani?
Wacha yeye alikuwa funded bwana. Alikuwa funded.
Hiyo ni
Kwani?
haya.
Alikuwa haya.
Car for hire.
Kwani
haya.
gozaji zilikuwa za
Lakini
ni
did you see
haya.
how it was?
Unajua
Did you see-
class,
did you
bro,
see the suits?
class.
Did you see the suits?
Suits, by the way, suits and attires.
It came to my point like wazaliwa na wakale we are best at breaking girls.
Usitoke kwa sisi na.
Ai.
Wewe, mimi na nyinyi.
Luo men are bad. I will
Luo
say
men
men
are
are bad.
Praise God.
Kiburi.
Luo men are bad.
Hakuna
When it comes
bwana,
to kiburi.
hakuna.
Have you seen Kalenjin men? Have you seen Kalenjin men? Have you?
Okay, I once dated a Kalenjin guy, and honestly, he was a man, like like that.
Usiongeze.
Lakini but there's a
Nakataa.
but ni wale watu they are very commanding. Like nikikwambia nataka hivi, I expect to deliver.
Yeah, he's the man of the house.
I'm not married.
Nona.
I am not
Nona
married.
mentality.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about.
African
Guys,
culture mentality.
tulikuwa
Mazee.
tunaongelelea mambo na hili msha divert.
Hebu tumalize hizo points kwanza.
Tumalizie.
Wanja hiyo healing.
Oh, my healing journey.
Yeah.
Lakini si mimi peke yangu nilikuwa nipeane. Tulikuwa tuongee si wote.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
Mimi anze.
Anza ni ikuje kiendanga
Maliza,
hivi.
sindio?
Kimalizianga.
Mimi niwaambie niko mahali. Sasa ya tuongei.
Guy for real.
Yeah, we are not talking.
Oh, yeah.
Ati oye. Mimi siwezi kuambia oye.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Kwanza niko na
Yeah, msiba wa kujitakia hauambiwi pole bro.
Wanza tulikuwa tumepanga last week. Tukiwa pale. I had told you something. But it happened tukachelewa kidogo. It didn't happen. And then unajua again, the reason why tunyamazia. Okay, we're supposed to start a conversation.
Anyone.
Sindio?
As long as you
But it
feel it's
depends.
something you want to.
But it depends kitu gani mko malizia kuongea mwisho, sindio? Yeah, so like hebu mniambie, nimeongea wa mwisho and then it was something like nimeshasema something and just a blue tick. Hivyo atujiongee hivyo.
Okay, so
Wewe generally mambo yako ni
did
complicated.
it really deserve a response?
Yeah.
You know you can text someone
No, at that
something
time,
that honestly does not
at that
deserve
time
a
ilikuwa
response.
conversation ilikuwa inafaa ichi hapo. So like she blue tick. So me I expect like you're the ones who start the conversation later.
Why?
Wow.
Wewe generally mambo
Why-
yako.
Generally si
Why can't you
ndio?
call? Why
No,
not
I
do
feel
it?
like yao wanafaa kuketi physically.
Muongee tu.
Muongee mjue shida ni gani.
But unajua yeah.
Generally, one thing that
I'll
you
give-
cannot
I'll give-
do
I'll
for
give-
us,
I'll
let
give
me
a
tell you
thought for
something. We are not gonna get the solution to your problems.
Yeah.
You have to find it your own.
Yeah.
And your
That is why I'm saying
and
you
your
have
and
to
your
sit down.
and your habibi.
That is why you
whatsoever.
are here, man.
So I will advise you to like keep what you have in heart and talk to her. Like unaona chenye uko nayo.
Siku hiyo ya ukuchi na sisi tukimwambia tu hapo zile za okay.
Nani?
Bro to bro.
talk.
Unajua
Bro to bro. Mimi namwambia by the way, hao atakwambia tu okay.
lakini utaniambia fact.
Lakini mimi nakwambia
Okay.
facts.
Exactly.
So ndo nakwambia
Ehe.
whatever you wanted to say, just keep it to heart. Call for a meeting venye Wanja amesema muongee na yeye.
Not to the point.
Actually hiyo inasaidianga because personally that's how I deal with all my stuff. For me to move on, I have to have okay, as much as watu wanasemanga closure, kuna vitu zingine zina deserve closure na kuna vitu zingine
Kama ya
hazi
generally
deserve
by the way it
closure.
needs physical.
Yenu ina deserve because for real there is a lot of going back and forth. So you have to sit down and be like, okay, where are we at?
Unajua shida itatokea. General atataka kutuuliza so who will call for the meeting?
Not who will call, you
Me siekangi
do
ego
it.
and stuff I don't siekangi.
Sawa.
Bana ukinifunza when na challenge when uko na ego. Nitaweka yangu na dada.
Ego yangu inakwanga
No,
pale.
jaribu.
But me I'll do.
Jaribu.
I'll do.
Ikikosa at least you know.
Haitakosa.
you will try.
Because actually unajua tukiwa sawa. Even enough. Hey, tunakwambia. But
Yeah.
after
You
that,
do you man. You do you.
Yeah,
man.
you do you.
but me I'll do that. Mimi sinanga hizo sidi kiburi hiyo. Mimi nitakutext kama utaki ni sawa. I tried my best.
You show the effort. If she's not into that, then just know she
But
has
I'm sure
moved
she'll
on,
be.
man.
I'm sure she'll be. Hata mimi niko sure kuna maswali zake.
Mketi muongee.
Vile saa
Because
anaongea
that
na
is what I
Hagao.
did. But then unajua hiyo story nyata nilikuwa niwape. That is what I did. This person was so nonchalant tuanze hapo, manipulative, gaslighter. Like alikuwa like ushaiona mtu mwenye alikuwa naongea and then ninamwangalia niko okay, this is just me looking at you talking your stupidity out. Like I expected you to be the bigger person na mimi nimechoka kuwa the bigger person, so there's no way I have to move on from you. Like niliketi nikamuuliza is there anything else, like we weared out our differences, nikamwambia yo this is what that made me leave you. And if you cannot move on from this, that's your own fucking problem. But if you fucking ever come into my life again, I say I'm taking a restriction order on you. Na hivyo ndivyo
Mimi natetea
man.
mwanaume. Mimi natetea mwanaume. Unajua sometimes mwanaume tukiwa tumekaa na nyinyi by the way.
Okay, mbona
we
ukuje
don't
kunichapa
reason.
hostels juu ya
Tusikie.
kukukataa?
We don't reason.
Kuchapa?
by the-
Alikuwa amekuja kunithreaten hadi hostels kunipiga ati juu nimemkataa. Hapo ndo nilimwambia place imefika ni move on. It's been 3 months. Ukirudi hapa tena na kuchukulia restriction order.
bro.
I'm not the kind of person you play about with.
Yo.
I'm not the kind of person you play about with. You
Wanja
want me to
wanachi-
play dirty,
wanachi-
I'll take you to hell. You go low, I'll take you to hell. Trust you.
Ushaipigwa kwa relationship?
Sijaipigwa,
But
unanipiga
alikuwa
kana ni my mom does not even hit me. Who are you to hit me?
Ushawahi?
Z.
Let's move on.
Yo.
Wanga
So I'm done talking.
Hey.
Mimi na niongee.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not a violent person. I
You could
don't
do the same
support,
way for
I
Yoko.
don't
I'm
support
surprised.
violence. Bro, yo, if ukikataliwa just move on man. I don't support violence kabisa. So I'm an advocate of not supporting violence always. More so gender based violence, it's just out of line. Tuachaneni na ujinga. Man, let's just stick to our lane. Usipige mtoto mwenye hujawahi lea.
Exactly. Heavy on that.
Also, women, don't push a man to, reach to that point of wanting to hit you. Because ukikuja ni provoke, I might be, pushed to want to slap you or do something.
Very true.
So,
Very true.
Let Abby say. Let me say something.
Abby, I was putting my point clear na
ukanimalizia. Acha malizia.
Allow me to finish my point by saying it's true. By the way, sometimes women are provoked by women. Well, like if you've seen the scenarios whereby like a woman is coming to their place of work and starting to shout and howl, unaanza kuni disrespect before my fellow men. I almost used the B word.
Bro, breathe out, breathe in.
Yeah. So why the hell should you do that? And you're a very educated person, like literally, are you up vizuri? So like literally don't. That's why I'm trying to say don't provoke a man, because as we are created in a way that we are gonna react by the way. So and people are gonna react differently. For me, utakuja ufanye hivi and I'll be like, another one like my dad, utakuja ufanye ujinga. Bro, atakuweka coffee. Unaona? But he's not a violent person. Like sasa umemprovoke to that point yenye mpaka umevuka the boundaries, that man is going to take a step. That's one thing that women should know about men. Don't cross the line.
Ikifika hapo.
Yeah.
Ikifika hapo for real.
Trust me not. Najua any other man here will say so. If somebody steps on the line yenye najua, hey bro, in boundary, even if you're a man or a woman, that man is gonna react. Hata mimi react. So even though I don't support violence, but as a man, there's just that nature of reaction in you. It can lead to something that seems to be violent.
But I feel like, okay, I don't know what you mean when you say like as women we are not supposed to provoke the man. I feel kuna kwanga na ile kitu ya I am responsible for my words, but you are responsible for your actions.
Yeah.
Whatever listen. Whatever you choose to do with that is up to you. But honestly speaking, you are responsible for your actions. Sasa nikwambie there's something like
but also mind what you're telling me.
Listen.
Mind what you're telling me.
It's okay. I'm supposed to mind what I'm telling you, but you have the option to leave. You have the option to walk out.
What if you have the option? Amesema nisha walk out.
Unakuja kwa ofisi yangu. Niambie scenarios za Obina where the baby mamas are coming to his place trying to
that is why he has security.
That is why you have security.
Slap of doing that because of doing that utaanza kusema I'm violent. Bro, just stick to your lane, man.
You're responsible for your own actions. If you feel mahali niko nimeivuka mipaka, call security, call the police officers, but leave me alone.
So let me tell you,
you are not my mother.
If you're planning to do that, don't you?
I will do that.
Abby, don't you ever be a drama queen, by the way. Usianze kubehave kama utaenda shule.
Usisema tilo itakuprotect.
It's not about being a drama queen. Men at times pia kuna kwanga tuna vile you can't reason and think. Be mature. I'm not okay. Mimi sitienda kwa workplace. I'm personally. I'm just saying those people. But mimi kitu ndasema ni you are mature. Ukina mtu hata vile unaambia don't argue with a fool. Mtu clearly una feel mahali yako she's acting stupid and stuff. You have the choice to call security or to walk out.
Nimeshatoka, umenifuata, nimetoka, nimejiendea, unanifuata.
Unakuja gari yangu, unakuja gari yake.
Call security.
Umekuja gari. Umekuja gari yangu.
Before I call security, I'll deal with you circumference.
Excuse guys, can we calm down?
Yeah.
I want to hold all of your hands when I say this, okay? Because time is not on our side, okay? I want to hold all of your hands when I say this, okay? Ikikushindikana, that is why there is law enforcement.
Exactly.
That is why kama mimi.
Let's wrap it up.
Kama mimi. Do whatever, call enforcement, take a restriction order on that person. At least akikuja kukufanya hizo madama queen zake.
Yes.
It will not be on that person.
Guys, to be continued.
Yes, to be continued.
To be continued.
Hapana, to hell with violence, man.
Ni sawa, but
let me go gather myself. I'll come back next week.
Mimi hata sahi ni kwa vile tu. Ni kwa vile tu.
We are not done with these guys.
We are not
next
done.
week.
Hapo ndo penye tutaanzia by the way.
So mazee we are out of time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately we are out of time.
Yeah.
So hatuna budi ila kuambia tu jamani. It has been amazing but we are not done yet.
Yeah.
Episode 11. Unaona
Season
penye
2,
tumeachilia.
episode 1.
Episode 1
Season
season
2,
2.
episode 1, yeah.
Wapi tumeachilia? Yeka tu pause hapo. Kwa shamba unasema unaekanga miti penye umeachilia kupanda.
Penye umeachia
umemaliza
kupanda.
kupanda weka miti. Kama kama mbegu imeisha alafu unaweka miti hapo ndo next time kuja uanzie hapo. So weka miti hapo. I'll see you next week mazee. Your final words.
Oh, my final words, guys. We are not done with the healing topic. Ndo tumeanza. So whatever question you have, type it hapo kwa comment. Share your thoughts on this topic that yenye tumekuwa nayo leo. Share your feedback with us, and it has been your girl once again, Wanja Ruby. Utanipata pale Wanja_Ruby Instagram. Nimemphasize. Wanja_Ruby on Instagram, and Wanja Mwangi on TikTok, and Wanja Mwangi on all other social media pages. Okay? So till next time, guys, have a lovely day. Have a lovely week ahead.
Thank you. Oh,
Ni wewe madam boy.
Happy bado anajicompose.
I am still trying to collect myself.
Tulikuwa tumefika kwa ni what high point.
Tulikuwa wale kusema kwanza turuke kwanza kidogo. But anyway, what I'd say when it comes to healing is a process. Healing takes time and you don't have to beat yourself up about it. Pole tu, you'll get there eventually. If you need to talk to someone, please talk to someone. If you need to just pray about it, but don't assume. Hii kitu inaweza kudestroy. You might even fall into depression. So me, I think I'll talk more next week because leo na feel tu nachemka. Anyway,
Go gather
men are
yourself.
still beautiful people, women are beautiful people. If you find love is a beautiful thing. So love your family, your friends, whatever. Anyway, I am your one and only Abigail Ndegwa. It has been a wonderful session. If you have any questions, remember to comment, remember to like, subscribe, share with a friend, and follow us at Talanta MKU. My socials are Abby_Ndegwa on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Abigail Wangoi, and on YouTube, Abigail Wangoi. Till next time, adios.
Yeah, before I say my socials, my name, whatever, I don't support violence. We don't support violence. And let's not support violence. So yeah, that's the thing. Let's not support violence. I go by the name of Kochi Emmanuel. In all my socials, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, wapi, kote. Okochi Emmanuel. Yeah, peace out, man.
Wagwa beautiful people. So mazee, mimi sina mengi ya kuongezea. I go by the name General Official. See you there. Pia tutumeka full stop, tutaanzia hapo next week. Until next time, this is Talanta MKU Unfiltered Campus Vibe. Until next time,
Season 2 episode
coming.
1.
Season 2, episode 1.
Bye bye.
Amen.
Enjoy
Bye.
the rest of your week.
Bye.